If it was original Ninja Gaiden 2, for no damage run.
Isn't it supposed to be harder than the first Ninja Gaiden?
Yes.
I remember the third one's supposed to be easier than both.
Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, if it was original Ninja Gaiden 2 doing no damage run,
It'd be possible. You just need to do
Both
a frame perfect.
It's funny, both modern and NES, the first two were hard as balls, and the second one being harder, and the third one was easier.
Only difference is I'm not sure if Ninja Gaiden 3 was appreciated by the NES crowd. I know for a fact that Ninja Gaiden 3 for the modern crowd is hated by pretty much everyone.
Yes.
Also, how long have you been recording, asshole?
About 40 seconds apparently.
Okay, welcome back.
We're talking about Ninja Gaiden apparently.
Alright, so where to?
So go back to where the last dungeon was, pretty much.
Okay.
Basically, once you cross the lake with the raft, there's another route we can go down now. Thanks, asshole.
No, I just imagine the monsters being on the side of the road going like, hi, how you doing? You want to come over on the side of the road here? There's a lot of nice grass and greenery in here. I'm like, yeah.
Alright, I'll go back to the games list.
Alright.
Shit! Not right now. I was gonna say after I make sure I know where we're going. As well, you're gonna want to save up a lot of your health if you can. This is arguably one of the hardest parts of the game too. So, yep. Go to town, refresh yourself if you need to.
Yep.
Because the journey to this dungeon is rough. Because, well, basically I can just say this. I hope you felt comfortable fighting that one Lizalfos. Those guys are going to start becoming a standard now. All I will say, fighting them is honestly one of the easiest ways to grind in the game. No, not that way.
No, not this way.
You want to go south from here.
South from the town?
Yes.
Okay, well, first.
Yep, just be safe.
Better safe than dead, they always say.
Alright.
That's what you always say. Yeah, but...
Just watch out for all these assholes. Definitely preserve a lot of your health if you can. It's a tough journey. So not in the cave. Notice that spider down there.
Oh. Did he break that rock before?
No, I didn't.
I don't think there's anything down there anyway.
I'm gonna check that.
Just get in the water for right now.
I guess enemies could encounter in the water, but it'll probably just be a blank thing like going on the main path.
Yeah.
See, it's just another... There's nothing up there at all.
Oh.
Oh.
That's just...
Yep.
Entirely pointless.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't let you get around this part of the game that easily. No. You gotta go through the hard way.
Very.
I will
Give
give
me
you
your
help.
soul.
So, go down to the spider, now press B. The flute gets rid of the creature. Oh, this is the main path. It's technically desert because you weren't on the main path section.
Yeah.
Well, have fun going down the main path. By the way, watch out for this shit.
Is this the most unfinished part of the game, if I remember correctly, or is it the next one?
It's up there. No, a bunch of Lizalfos are throwing rocks at you, and others are trying to fight you as you run through. Just ignore them and go.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Although, they're really good at their aim, so you may want to run back and forth a little bit if you're able to try to dodge them.
Yeah, I would recommend putting up a shield every single time you walk into an area.
Actually, yeah, it's a good idea. Because chances are you'll probably get hit. These areas are a little rough because of this shit. Don't even bother killing main enemies. There are better areas to do that.
Just block with your face.
Unfortunately, you can't break the rocks in your shield. So, I block, but yeah.
Just block with your face.
Last one!
I was gonna say, you can't break anything with your shield anyway.
Yeah.
Ow!
Alright. Don't do that. We only have 2 upgrades left to go, experience point wise, so once we get those, we're good. Alright, now do not go in the graveyard, whatever you do. Do not go in the graveyard.
Okay.
Because there are visible enemies in there.
Okay.
Yep, just follow the main path for now.
You're walking on water? Oh.
Actually,
You might want to save.
you can choose not to go across there if you don't want to. You can just cut through the forest now if you wish. Because you're going to be cutting through a lot of forest anyway. because I can tell you this, you don't want to go to that town yet.
Oh.
Here's what some people say is the best point for grinding experience in the game.
Killing down the Salfos?
They're 150 points each. That being said, though...
Can you not?
Well, if you can get near the other town you want to go to, they're much better. No, not there, not there, not there.
So where do I
Go up through the forest. Just cut through the forest and go for a while.
You want to heal yourself?
Yeah, you may want to do that.
Yeah, might as well.
Ignore the enemy encounters for now. We deal with them after we get the... Fuck you.
Or was it the one that we didn't want?
Hello.
Yeah, that's okay.
See, they're pretty good at grinding experience off if you can kill them
Easy to
quickly.
kill at least.
Let's at least get to the town first, which... This is another abstract part of the game that makes people think, what the fuck? We just have to get through the cave up ahead first.
Oh, there's a cave. Where?
Keep going.
Follow the path.
Through there. Now this you'll have to go through. And well, cool boy. Ah, this is when it gets fun. At least it's only Tektites. Yeah, this path goes on for some time. But we have to get through here. As long as my shield's raised up, you can't stab me in the face.
Okay.
Hey, can you get me out of this pit? No.
I don't have enough for a life up, damn it!
I don't have enough to get a life.
My life when I need one. A wagon's mate. Meh.
Okay.
Hey! Now, here's the fun part. So,
Is there a visible wall?
no, go through the forest a little bit. Press A on some trees, if you don't mind, when you get there. Oh, these scorpions. I hate them. You can smash trees down, which you may not have thought you could do. Now, what do you think's a reason for why you can smash these trees down? And I can leave you to wonder for that as you go looking. There's a hidden town!
Welcome to the hidden town of...
Oh, the hidden town of Kasuto.
Who the
That's a name
hell?
I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's not the light mage, is he?
No, that's Waru.
You deserve my help. Follow me. There's a lot of stuff to get in this town.
What?
Something.
There is a secret at the edge of town.
Which I think you need this for. And you'll need it to access the dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, they give you more magic though.
Here's pie.
That's
Yay.
one of the things you need. There's 3 things you need to get here.
Well, first,
Well, that was the only one you don't need, but... Well, who doesn't like more magic? Alright, we can also get the last heart container now. We'll deal with that later.
okay.
If you want to grind one more level before going to the last dungeon, which isn't a
So what
terrible
does
idea.
more life do for you when you level it up in the field, in the menu?
Defense, basically.
Okay.
Essentially.
So once
There might be a
defense,
note on
one's
the wall.
actual health.
If you press B on the wall... Oh, I thought so. Never mind.
Figures.
I don't know if one of these there's a note somewhere. I guess just... Oh, wait. This town's, like, somewhat empty-ish. Yeah, heal yourself. There we go. How about that? Healing lady. Try go to that house. Yeah, there's something in here, I think. Huh.
Looks
Looks
like I
like
can
you
get
get
in the fireplace.
Yeah.
Link, did you just talk again? Looks like I can get in the fireplace. How?
I wonder if I can cook an
Did you try
octorok
pressing
in
up
there.
or down on it, maybe?
I wonder if I can get an octorok in there.
Oh, God. Here's the spell you need, which I love its name.
Remember the magic word.
Remember the magic word? You got the spell!
I don't remember that being... Oh.
Only one spell left to go. We need to get through the last dungeon before we can get that. And the last spell is required to beat the game. and it's worth the same amount of magic points to spend no matter what. Now keep going. Because there's an item here that you may think is optional, but isn't. So, this place feels empty and boring. Let's summon a monument here!
Okay.
Now go inside and get your reward.
I didn't think anyone would open this up. Thank God he got us into the fresh air.
The magical key! No need for keys in dungeons.
Thank God.
Which there are no keys in the next dungeon anyway, so you need this.
I'm sorry, what?
No
Yep.
keys in the next dungeon.
There's only one locked door, and it's right towards the beginning of the dungeon.
That's a dick move.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, you need the spell here to access the dungeon anyway, so... But yep, you had to know to smash trees to find this hidden town.
Okay. So let's go heal on the magic. And...
Yep. So you can choose to try to grind one more level off those Lizalfos around town here if you just hang around the forest. And then save your last level up for completing the next dungeon.
Might as well.
If you want to do it that way.
Might as well.
This is definitely the easiest part of the game to grind with all those...
Oh wait, that's the...
Yeah, you got the magic from her.
Okay.
Now get out of here.
Or you could try to backtrack and go for the heart container first if you'd rather do that.
Where's the art container?
Although it would be kind of on the way, so... Frickin' spiders. Yeah, there are 2 Lizalfos in each of these. Oh! Grayed out tiles!
I'm sorry, what?
Some of the tiles lost their color.
What?
NES limitations are fun.
I do enjoy myself some NES limitations. But yep, see, this is usually the most recommended method for grinding experience.
Okay. This is what happened last time.
You really just walk in, wow.
So you're gonna fight...
Okay, so I know pretty much where to go from here, so goodbye Zelda dungeon, don't need you anymore.
So you're gonna level up?
That's the plan.
And while you don't get experience, at least you get a
I
red
wanna
potion to
heal
refill all your
yourself.
magic.
I wanna heal your suit.
Don't worry, you can jump and upstab the spider.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
you have upstab.
I keep forgetting I have that.
You don't have enough.
Now! There you go.
And with that... It's not fully healed! God damn it! Who keeps topping up at 98%?
Deal with it. Now let me finish going over this list. We are at number 25, if I remember. 26 was Breath of the Wild. Anyway, number 25. Civilization 4. Ah, yes, those strategy games. I think I played Civilization 5 with,
With Norbert.
yeah. I had fun with it, although I sucked at it. And he was pretty much telling me what to do, so...
Yeah.
And eventually you gotta go up against Gandhi.
But one of the things I could appreciate, in a good versus strategy match, one-on-one Civilization, I could see actually being pretty damn fun.
Civ is... I understand what that kind of game is, and I understand people that like it. It's just that that's a lot to take in.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta know like a bunch of concepts for civilization building, so... Alright, well, you probably should resurrect that town so you can go heal.
Oh God!
It was the second. It was the one you were standing
I
on.
was trying to get up there, but...
Hey!
My
What
pres-
are you? Yeah, he automatically moves one.
He moves in
I
a
would say you
different
probably don't
direction.
want to stay directly on where the
I'm
town...
trying.
Okay. Just move up, move down 2, and then...
Oh.
Oh, come on!
So you want
Yeah,
to...
you gotta move up twice and then...
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Move up or down.
Bullshit.
Fucking spider. Well, we're probably gonna lose lives going in the dungeon anyway, so...
Anyway.
As long as you don't lose life before you... Well, now it doesn't even matter.
Alright, you know what? Fuck you.
Yeah, it's probably a better idea.
Yeah.
As long as you use your shield effectively, you have twice as much health. These guys die the same way as an Iron Knuckle does, although...
Legs? No, it doesn't work.
They pretty much fight like a Dark Knight.
I'm on!
They have the same weakness, although it's not...
Oh my God!
nearly-
Oh, fuck you.
They have the same weakness as a Dark Knight, it's just not as big a hitbox as the Iron Knuckle. I'm never gonna get it right. Oh, good. We need that. Thanks, prick. Alright. You remember?
You see what I mean?
You have to go down 2 and then up 1. You automatically move 1 when you look the other direction. You can't just look and not
That
move.
is still dumb.
Well, that is another NES limitation. That's how you'd have to do it.
Yeah.
That was close.
Now we know you should be able to do this just fine. We should be able to get the last level before you die again. Hopefully. Number 24! Do I have to say this? Do I have to?
Skyrim?
Minecraft.
Oh, that one.
Number 24.
Let's be grateful it's not any higher.
So, do you guys know what Minecraft is? I'd be surprised if people didn't.
To the new generation, they probably wouldn't know what Minecraft is because it's only Fortnite that you're pushing around.
Oh yeah, that too. Right. At least this list was before Fortnite, so thankfully that won't be on this list. You know they put it on here. They put Pokemon Go on this list for crying out loud.
Yeah.
That wasn't so much of a game as it was a fad.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a nice fad, but come on. Fucking one of the greatest games of all time. Fucking no. No.
Next thing you're
Alright,
gonna fucking
hang
tell
on,
me is that
idea.
All the Bravest is one of the best games of all time. The sickest joke I've ever heard in a while.
That was the really bad mobile one, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember looking up really bad video games that was on that list. I remember.
Yeah.
And again, I remember seeing that Ratchet & Clank part recently. That's probably why.
Yeah.
Number 23, Halo 2. Ah, arguably the best shooter of that generation.
Mostly for the multiplayer.
Well, it was still probably some of the best multiplayer for a shooter ever. There
Yeah,
really
it
hasn't
was.
been anything that's been that close to matching it yet. Well, I shouldn't say that, but
There have been.
for the time, really the only other shooter I could think of that had multiplayer to match that was Time Splitters.
The only other game of this generation that I can at least somewhat see for that kind of thing
Doom?
is
Or something else.
Doom for the single player. When it comes to multiplayer,
Apparently the new multiplayer thing for Doom Eternal is 2-on-1, which sounds like an interesting idea.
if you're going to play against a demon, then I guess it would work.
Yeah. So, in regards to multiplayer shooters, Halo 2 is like my biggest recommendation for multiplayer play. It is a fucking gem. Every once in a while, me and my brothers play it, we still have a lot of fun with
There are
that
two
game.
shooters of modern day that I would recommend. If it was like the first one is, if it wasn't for EA, I would actually recommend it, and that's Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
gameplay wise, it's actually really
Oh, yeah.
good.
Mhm.
It's just EA being cucks.
Yep.
So and it ruined its reputation as a result.
Stupid
Yeah,
cocks.
which they had, because the company that essentially developed those initially, that EA has since acquired, like those were their versions were really good.
Yeah, Criterion, I believe I mentioned their name earlier.
Yeah.
And the other one is Titanfall 2.
Oh, yeah! Basically your modern day Halo.
Yeah.
Which, is
Heard
really
a lot
good.
of good things about Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 1 was a neat experiment. Titanfall 2 frickin' definitely got aimed for greater heights.
Yeah.
At least the multiplayer aspect. And it actually gave a actual decent single player campaign, so there's that too. But yeah, for those of you who look for a Halo fix, Titanfall 2 might be one of the closest things you can get at this point.
Yeah.
If you were not liking the modern day Halos, which... Halo 4's story was good, multiplayer was crap. Halo 5, multiplayer was good, story was crap.
So figure poison.
Who knows, maybe Halo Infinite will strike the best of both worlds. Heal!
Yeah.
Why do you both have to be stacked together? Meh, blending pixels. Mmm, that looked good.
Yeah, doesn't it?
These spiders aren't even worth it. Oh, what? Well, they do drop magic and sometimes point back, so yeah. Number 22, Half-Life 1.
Probably the first.
One that pretty much gave another...
Define.
the next advanced standard for the single-player shooters.
Right.
The one that defined first-person shooters as a whole.
Yes.
Especially on the PC.
Number 21. I would say cue the song, I don't feel like playing it. Snake Eater.
Yeah. There it is.
Metal Gear Solid 3.
Yeah.
Arguably the best Metal Gear Solid.
Considered the best of the Metal Gear Solid games, and if I heard, I think that's the one that started like survival elements.
Yes.
You actually have to eat shit.
Yeah.
Hence
Which,
the name.
the 3DS version, funny enough, of Snake Eater, it's possible to get 100% camouflage.
And still get caught.
No. You are completely invisible even if you're right in front of,
I know why, though. Because they added the picture functionality,
Yeah.
photo functionality, whatever.
yeah, which you can make your own camouflage.
So you can put photos that overlay on top of the proper attire, proper setting, and you can hide yourself in 100% if you know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked. Yeah, funny these red ones are supposed to be tougher, give you less experience than the orange ones.
Yeah.
Makes no sense. Just wait till we're on our way to the final dungeon.
The blue ones are worse.
Yep. And guess what their weapons do?
Growing.
Yeah. Of the standard enemies, they are the worst. But they're only around for the trek to the last dungeon.
So it's only a matter of surviving.
Mm-hmm. Number 20, The Last of Us.
The rest of us, you mean?
That's still on its way.
Yeah, that's the sequel that's coming out.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
You've seen The Last of Us, now look for the sequel, The Rest of Us.